Hey, what up, folks? Paul Abernathy here, doing a Friday mobile Let's Ask Paul. Spoiler alert, this is more like an advertisement kind of question that was asked. So for those that don't want to listen, you can just go on and not listen. And we have over 800 other episodes of our podcast that you can listen to. And here's a tip: go back and listen to some of the older ones. They're pretty awesome. Some of the stuff back in even the 2017 and early 2020 stuff is awesome. And you can find it on whatever platform you're listening to this on. You just kind of scroll through. And the easiest way to do it is through our mobile app that you can get for your phone. Just go to necchat.com. That's necchat.com. And you can download our mobile app on your phone or tablet for free. And if you happen to be going there on your desktop and you click the link, it actually will open up on your desktop like an app. It'll just take up your whole screen, so that's pretty cool. And you get access to all of the calculators and resources and all that kind of stuff as well. Anyway, today I got an email out. Somebody said, I've started my business. I got the business license. I'm trying to paraphrase because I'm in the car. Got my business license, got everything ready. What are the first two steps that I need to do as far as advertising? Okay. Well, assuming you got into business and you didn't really have any seed, in other words, anybody that said, hey, I'll help you out if you start your company, or you work for somebody and they said, hey, why are you working for somebody? I'll give you enough business to help you start on your own. So say you didn't have any of those golden nuggets and you're really starting from scratch. Two of the first things that I would tell you to do is, number one is you need promotional. It's something, even if it's simple as business cards, but even before the business card, okay, you need to have either a website or an online profile. So the reason for that is you don't want to share something that's physical with somebody because you're limited to the amount of information that you can provide them. Right? There's only so much you can put on the business card. But if you create an online presence, whether it's a profile that's like a website, but it's kind of limited, it's more like a profile, maybe sharing some of your pictures, projects, information about you, whatnot, that's called an online profile. Or you wanted a full-fledged website. And you don't even need to start out with your own domain. You can start out with what's called a subdomain. Now let me explain. And I'm going to help everybody out here. Business cards should be the second step in your marketing campaign. The first step in your marketing campaign is to get that online profile or a website. Now, of course, what did we do here at Electrical Code Academy? We understand this. We've been in business. Okay, so when you really get involved in us, we just don't sell courses. We give you solutions because we understand how tough it is to get business, whether you're trying to do a side hustle or it's your full business. You got to get yourself out there. And granted, you're going to have to do the legwork here, right? It's not just all of a sudden how they say you hang up a shingle and all of a sudden people start knocking down your door. That's not really how it's going to work in the real world. And it's very lonely in business for yourself. So, because again, it's all about what you do to help your business grow. So, first thing is you need an online profile. So you need a good picture. You need some pictures of maybe some work you've done. It's helpful if you've taken any pictures of that. Write down a little bit of a history of how you got into business. And first thing you need to do is you can go to Profile Butler, Profile Butler, BULTER.com, and get a free account. We got a free account for you. Now it's limited, but this is a great place to start because now you get an online presence. And so you set that up, and at least you'll have an online presence using our Profile Butler platform. Now, if you decide you want a website, but you're like, I want a website, but I want a professional looking website. I just don't want to spend a fortune in a web developer. I don't want to spend a fortune in trying to learn WordPress or Wix, and then they bombard you with all this stuff. I want a simple turnkey. All I got to do is fill in the blanks, change some pictures, simple process. Then that is our Empire Butler, EMPIREBULTER.com. It's called Empire Butler. Dude, I'm not here just pushing stuff down your throat. We created this stuff to help you succeed. And in an online world, if I'm going to create a business card or I'm going to create a flyer, if I'm going to run an ad in the paper, if I'm going to run an ad on Craigslist, or I'm going to run an ad somewhere, you're paying for that space. What you want to do is you want to give them a web address that they can go to and find more information about you, and you keep them on that page by giving them relevant information that's beneficial to them about projects you do, what you can handle, all this type of stuff, right? So I think many people want to go into business, they try, they just don't follow the right approach to business. Now, provided you have the licenses, you went and got the permits, you're ready to go. Now you're going to have to get that legwork going. You need something to hand out, whether you're doing a door hanger, which you've heard me talk about on other episodes, which, you can get door hangers made very cheap online, right? It's just a easy thing to get done. Door hangers, get it designed out. Once you get that all designed out, then you got to have a profile, or you got to have a website. Now, they both work very similarly. It's just the profile is a little quicker, and it's a mobile design. Now, a lot of people will put that on a QR code. A lot of people will use the NFC tabs like we have, which is a near field communication, which basically is you can just tap it with your phone and boom, it puts it on your phone. And then the key here is you have to have something that you can share with people. Now, if you just give them a business card, they're liable to lose the business card. Understand? So you have to give them something that they're going to remember you by. And a presence on the internet is something that, again, if you don't have a website or some type of online profile, even a free one that we provide for a Profile Butler, if you don't have that, then you have no presence. But you need that to be able to share it, right, on all of your marketing material. Now, you don't need to have a full domain, right? I have fasttracksystem.com, right? And I have dozens and dozens and dozens of domains, but you don't need that. You can get ours, you get a subdomain, Profile Butler / whatever your company name is. And Profile Butler is just the host. So you don't have to spend any more money on a domain if you don't want to. Now, if you want a domain and you get a domain, we'll help you with that. If you want to go that route, we'll help you get all that set up. We'll even host your domain and get it all set up for you if that's really what you want to do for your business. But at the end of the day, you must have a presence. And so at the least, get a profile. And if you get a profile, then you can share that with everybody. Put the QR code on your business cards if you don't want to do NFC. And that's another way to do it. You don't have to put the long web address on it. All you got to do is put the QR code on it. And our program even creates QR codes for you. Isn't that awesome? So all you got to do is put that image on your card, and boom, immediately people can scan it and get all your information. Then the next step that people do is you should have a mobile app. We do that as well, tradies apps. But that's baby steps, right, in business. So then once you get those business cards or those flyers and you have an online presence that you can put on it, define the key services that you want to hit. What you want to start your business, whether it's service work, and that's what I recommend, electricians who's starting out, unless you have contractors who already want you to do work. Start out by being willing to do service work. Create that flyer and hit those local neighborhoods that are anywhere between 5 to 10 years old. You're going to have things that need to be fixed, replaced, luminaire replacements, ceiling fan installations, all of that kind of stuff. That's low-hanging fruit, and it's good money. It is very noble, honest money. to get people what they need, and it's possibly going to keep the damn do-it-yourselfers from screwing stuff up, which you're going to end up coming back out and fixing anyway. Okay? Not that I'm against do-it-yourselfers, but you know what I mean. Electrical-wise, they're going to screw it up, and you got to come out and fix it anyway. So, also, you just need to remember that it's a step process to good marketing. Do all the stuff you need to do to get your licenses and get in place first. Then think marketing. Marketing. That is key. Nobody else is going to market for you. You have to market yourself. Do not be afraid to toot your own horn. Serious. People say you need a little humility. Screw that. There is no humility. If you know you're the best, you feel the best, you feel you do the best work, then you be confident in it. And you need to make sure you have a profile. Then you need to make sure that you have a website, unless the profile is good enough for you. Now, if you're a small mom and pop, one man, woman show, or you just do some side hustle work, and you want to develop a little more side hustle to kind of build your business before you're ready to take that leap, then a profile is probably the perfect way to go. And once you develop that profile, you get your images up there, you get some stuff of your work and everything like that, then you're ready to put that on a business card, to put that on a flyer, to put that in any advertising that you do, right? Because I used to tell people when I run back in the day when I was a contractor and we put stuff in a newspaper and in different places, I'd say, you know what, they're paying me per word, and I just want to make sure that I put my web address or my URL in there or something, because once I got them to my website, then you have a captured audience. And it's all about how long you keep them on that website, whether your product's engaging enough or what you have to offer them. And the key is make sure you're very clear on the services that you provide, especially for markets that you're targeting. For example, if I was targeting a neighborhood that might have 500 homes, which is, you can find using a map or Google Earth or Google Maps, you can find in your area subdivisions that are substantial. You can even plan your route so you know where to park so that you can walk a certain area and then you'll be back to your vehicle. Be careful if it says no soliciting, don't do that. And never put anything in the mailboxes. That's a no-no, but target your areas, and yes, it's going to be some legwork, but for gosh sakes, make sure that you have a profile that people can go to, or you have a website that people can go to. But that is grassroots marketing, and that's how you get started. If you're a side hustle and you want to start a business, but you're not ready to venture out 100% on your own, that's a way to do it. Pick your areas, pick your targeted areas, mark them on a map or keep track of it so that you know what you're hitting. I think you'll see word of mouth spread. I think people in the area will get you to fix little things. Target stuff that's going to be fresh and new. Like, make sure you're very clear that you're going to do, like, you'll be willing to do luminaire replacements, switch and receptacle replacements, fresh up service to make your house look new and fresh again. You're willing to hang new luminaires where necessary. Smart house, make them aware, if that's what you do, that you can do the smart house thing, where you can start adding Alexa devices and control certain receptacles, and that's all neat stuff. Market that you can put receptacles with USBs in them to help. Just be fresh about it. And of course, if you're in an area that's got unfinished basements, that's a targeted market that you could target. Those type of things. Anyway, that's my approach to the marketing. Get all the licenses you're supposed to get. Do everything properly so you're not breaking any rules. And then make sure you get an online profile. You can go to our Profile Butler, okay, profilebutler.com, and get a profile. And if you can pay, if you want to get some of the advanced features, that's up to you. But start out with that profile. And if you really want to take your game to the next level, get a website which allows you to share even more information. That is empirebutler.com. We get rid of all the other crap. It's not confusing like Wix and all that. And it even have built-in features so that you can charge people and people can pay their bill. All that stuff is integrated into it. And so check it out. If you're interested in that type of thing, we wish you all the success in the world. Hopefully that's helped a few people out. Get started, get out there, make that money. There's nothing more beautiful than being an entrepreneur. Just remember, it's tough, it's hard work, it's lonely at the top. But if you're dedicated and you work hard, you can be a success story. All right, folks. Hopefully you got something out of that little motivational Friday. Until next time, stay safe. God bless.